Hey everyone, it's Jasmill. This is Endlessbeauty. I usually do reviews on clothes and makeup and all that stuff, but I wanted to do a story time today just because this is like one of the coolest, kind of funnest nights that I've ever gone through. And I usually like watching these on YouTube too. I want to do more talking videos. I want to do more motivational videos too. So let me know if you guys want me to do like more motivational videos and more stuff like that. Okay, how I met, well, not really how I met Meek Mills, but just how I ended up partying with Meek Mills at his VIP table with my sister. So I wanted to do this video with my sister, but every time I told her about it, she was like, like she didn't give me enough inclination that she wanted to do it with me. So I'm just gonna do it all by myself. I'm not the greatest storyteller, so hopefully this is entertaining. First time in Miami. This was back in April, so like 2 months ago. And we had like no expectations. We just wanted to go out there. First time at South Beach, just wanted to get some sun. To 11, because one of my guy friends said that we should go to 11 just because I said I wanted to look at beautiful women, kind of go to a strip club. So 11 is like a strip club slash club. It's not technically a strip club, but there's like women and they're dancing and there's poles, and I was so stupid that night. I was like filming everyone, and then the security guy came over. He was like, "What are you doing? Like, you can't film anyone." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know, I'm so sorry." And he literally had me go through my pictures and delete everything. But later on, I just went back to my deleted album on my phone and just got the videos back for myself, you know. But that night was weird. It was like on a Wednesday, and there was a lot of people. It was crowded. It's like a 24/7 club, so it was kind of popping. Actually, it wasn't Wednesday, it was like Thursday, I think. So it was kind of popping and everything, but it was just like weird vibes. We didn't have like cash to like tip the strippers or whatever. There wasn't a dance floor really, so we couldn't really like get lit and turn up and dance. We didn't want to get too close to the dancers because again, we didn't have money to tip them, and like my sister just felt uncomfortable, and then I started feeling uncomfortable, and it was just like a whack night. The next night was like a Friday night, and we went to what's the bougie one? Live. I believe we went to Live, the one in the fancy hotel. It's a little bit more north of South Beach, and it was a Friday night. So even though it was late, it was like 12 or 1 a.m. in the morning, we were just really tired, and we were like, we couldn't make up our minds. And at the last minute, we were like, okay, we need to go out. It's Friday night, we're in Miami. So we did go out, really tired, but we went, and that time we got in for free. We went to Live. There was no lines, which is weird. And we got in for free, which was a surprise for me, because I was like, oh, this is like a fancy, nice, bougie club that everyone talks about, that all the celebrities go to. Like, why is there no line? Why did we get in for free? So we went in and literally was so dead. Like, literally so dead. And even the security guards asked us like, oh, it was supposed to be like Ashanti's night out, or Ashanti's night. She was supposed to perform and bring people, but you know, no one likes Ashanti anymore and blah, blah, blah. Ashanti wasn't even there. I don't even know if she went there. The people that were there were like gross people that were drunk, and we only took like one shot. Oh my God, the shots were so expensive. It was like $30 for a shot, or like $20 for a shot. It was so freaking expensive. I thought Boston was expensive for liquor. This is why I don't like going out and drinking, because that was blah. So literally we went out Thursday and Friday and wasn't good experiences, and we're just like, damn, like what is happening? Like, this is Miami. We're supposed to like party and turn up and have amazing nights, and there's supposed to be beautiful women and men everywhere, and we're just like, what the fuck happened? The next night is Saturday, and I was on Instagram. I was scrolling down Instagram, and then I see like DJ Khalid post that he's gonna be in Story tonight. So I was like, Emily, like DJ Khaled's gonna be a Story. We need to go. This is gonna be the night. Like, this is gonna be the funnest night. We need to head over there, blah, blah, blah. I looked up the tickets, and they were all sold out. So we just took a chance. We went, took an Uber to Story. We pre-gamed first of all. So but the 2 nights before, we didn't really pregame. We did a little bit, but not enough. So this night I pre-gamed a lot. I was hella tipsy even before we got there. Also, we bring a camera with us because the last 2 nights we were trying to get good pictures in our club outfits, but our phones were not doing it. Like, they were not good quality. We get there to Story, literally so full. So full. There was like 20 different lines out the door, mad security, just people trying to get in. People already had their tickets, so they already got in, and then there's just people outside like mad, like, you know, we don't want to pay and let us in and blah blah blah. And we were trying to be one of those people because we didn't want to pay and we didn't have tickets either, but we still wanted to go in. After like 20 minutes of just like not going anywhere and not doing much, I think my sister finally gets the attention of the security guard, and he's like, okay, you can come in this line, but you have to pay. And we're just like, oh. So we got in line, and we got to the you know, the cashier person, and she's like, oh, it's $100 each. And we're like, oh, like, that's a lot of money. It's kind of understandable because DJ Khalid was gonna be there. If it was just an appearance, you know how celebrities go to clubs and it's just business for them and it's just an appearance, whatever. But if you're gonna be performing and giving us a show, then it's worth it. So we both had a feeling that DJ Khalid was gonna be performing, and I think I even said that he was gonna be performing. So we were like, my sister was like, we gotta do this. Like, this is like this is like gonna be a really fun night. There's mad people here, there's lines. It's just gonna be lit. This is gonna be the night. So we paid the $100 each to get in, and we get through security, and then the security guard stops us because he's like, nope, you can't take professional cameras in there. And we're like, no, we just want to take pictures afterwards. We just want to like look cute and have good pictures afterwards. And they're like, like, you can't take that camera. You can leave it out in your car or leave it in like the back room for storage or something. After all of that, we finally get to the club, and there's hella people, like literally it's so packed. And I feel like it also looked like it was bigger than all the other clubs combined that we went to. There were so many levels. It was like a lot of floors too going up. And there was a main stage and the DJ, and there was a lot of dancers too, looking pretty. And we didn't want to go through, you know, having to go to the bar, and we already paid $100 each to get in. So we didn't want to spend any more money on drinks, I think. So we just, my sister takes my hand and she literally like pushes through everyone to try to get closest to the main stage as possible and close to where the DJ is. But it's literally like this, like we can't even dance, we can't even like do anything. Everyone's like this, like we're stuffed. And it was gross because some people smelled bad and a lot of people were sweaty and people were, you know, just trying to dance and have fun, but everyone was hella annoyed just because it was really filled up to capacity and it was annoying. For like 30 minutes, we're just trying to enjoy ourselves. My sister's like, we're like about the same height, and she has hair that's like this and hella long, and she's in front of me and it's just like all in my face, and I'm trying to have fun, but she's like, her hair's all in my face and it's annoying and everyone's annoying. So I'm just like trying as hard as I can just to have fun, because I'm still a little tipsy at this point, so I feel like I was still like vibing to the music and having fun and trying to dance and everything. So we noticed that there's like an empty VIP table, like kind of like near us, and everything was pretty full except this empty spot, this empty table. So it was pretty suspect, but we were just dancing and chilling and all that stuff. And then people start coming in and going to the VIP table, and it's like, I have no idea who these people are, but my sister's like, oh my God, that's Meek Mills. Like, that's Meek. And I'm like, where? She's like, over there. I'm like, where? Because I'm not a Meek Mills fan. And I honestly couldn't have recognized him, and I probably wouldn't have recognized him if my sister wasn't there trying to point him out. And he had a bunch of his guy friends, and it was just a table. It was just a group full of guys and Meek Mills. My sister's like, don't take your phone out, don't record anything, don't record them at all, because I'm just, you know, I'm just that annoying person that likes to record everything, take a story of everything, take pictures of everything, because I like to record and document things and post them. So she was like, don't do that, like be cool, act cool, don't even look at them too much, just act uninterested. And that's like a good tip in life, I feel like. And I'm just chilling, dancing. I'm like bopping my head and I'm scanning the room, and then I lock eyes with this dude at Meek Mill's table. I don't even know who he is, but later my sister found him on Instagram, and I think his name is Millie or something, O'Mealy or something, I don't know. He's a rapper too. I had no idea who he was, but he's like, and I'm like, me? Like with that ugly face, like me? Because I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. So I like try to like get a hold of my sister, because my sister's like in front of me, like I said, and her big ass hair in front of my face, facing like the main stages are here and I'm right here, and then the VIP table is like over there, so I can see them more. My sister just facing the main stage, and I'm like, Emeli, come, they want us to go to VIP, come on. So I'm like trying to get a hold of her. I'm trying to get through all these people, because again, it's like packed like this. And finally we get to the main, to the VIP, their VIP table, and there's like a security guard there. And I'm like, oh, he wanted us to get in here. He wanted us to come. And then he starts flashing his flashlight on me. And then, you know, he gets the okay. So they let us in. They let us in to VIP, okay? We were the first girls there. All these guys with chains and everything, and Meek Mills over there in his little corner. And we were the first girls at VIP. And like this might be normal for some girls and some people, especially if you live in Miami and LA, it's like normal. You go out, you know, you get by on looks, and you got, you know, these opportunities coming in. Just to party with like dope people. But this never happens to us. We live in whack ass Boston. The clubs are whack, and there's not a lot of great people. Like, there's great people here, but you know, it's not the scene. It's like a boring city compared to Miami and LA. So me and my sister, I thought my sister was kind of fine, but later she was like, oh my God, I was so nervous. And I'm like, oh my God, I was so nervous. Like I was shaking in the beginning, and like so nervous. I was trembling. So I got into the section, and they start offering us alcohol. So we saw that they had champagne. I think it was, is it rosé or is it Monet or Mon something? It was like Monet or something champagne. So we start off with that, and we like, you know, toast, and we take a drink, and then they have I think they have 1942 tequila, and that was strong as fuck. It was so strong. And we were already tipsy from before, so I think I had 2 glasses of champagne and 1 cup or 1 shot of tequila, and I got so drunk. I got so tipsy because I'm a lightweight, can't handle anything. My sister too, but she can handle her liquor better than me, even though she's like the little twig. The guy that invited us over was just like, where are you guys from? I'm like, we're from Boston. I'm like, you know, that's pretty much it. Like, that's all the small talk that we had, because it was just so loud. And then you know how it was just us, like we were the only girls there. Eventually they started inviting more girls, so more girls come through, and we're like, this is like a sign of relief for me, because I'm like, okay, good, like I'm not the, you know, we're not the only 2 girls here, we're not center of attention, we got more people coming in, starts to get more crowded, which is annoying, but we're having fun, like we're dancing, we're drinking, we're, you know, vibing. None of the guys were cute, in my opinion. Like, even Meek Mills, I don't think he was cute. Every time I looked over at him, because I didn't want to be like, I didn't want to introduce myself. I didn't want to anything unless he wanted me to, you know, go over there and talk to him. I try to, like, you know, take a video of him and trying to get him. So I'm gonna post those videos on the side. Every time I looked over at him, he just had like this blank stare on his face. And he was like lip syncing along to like the words and of the songs that were playing. He just had this like weird, blank, robotic stare. Like it was like emptiness, like his eyes were empty, and it was like trippy. Like it kind of freaked me out. But everyone else was just like chill and like vibing. And a lot of people had sunglasses too, so I couldn't really see anyone else's eyes. But me and my sister were just having fun. My sister was making friends with all the other girls. DJ Khalid finally came out. So he did a performance. He did all his, you know, his top hits, which I loved, and I was singing along like crazy. So he was a little sad because it was right after Nipsey Hussle's death when he passed away. So DJ Khalid kept shouting him out, and also I could tell that Meek Mills was sad too, because you know, everyone in the hip-hop community was just sad that they lost such a great person. So there was a lot of sadness in this, you know, kind of party kind of involved, but DJ Khaled gave his best and he got everyone hyped and lit, and he kept shouting out Meek Mills, and that was pretty cool because we were right there. And eventually, again, it started getting so crowded, so we got up on like the kind of like the not table, but it was just a higher place, like got a better view. We started looking down at people. Me and my sister were having so much fun looking down at everyone, like, hey, you peasants, we're up here in VIP. Like, DJ Khaled ended his performance. It was like an hour of him performing, and then everyone bounced. Like, after DJ Khaled left the building, Meek Mills and his crew wanted to leave too, and it was only like 3 a.m. and the clubs closed at like 4 or 5 a.m. or maybe it was 4 a.m. But all I know is that they left an hour before the clubs closed and after DJ Khaled performed. So everything was going really, really fast, and I look over, everyone's gone, and I'm just like, where the fuck did everyone go? But the guy that invited me to VIP, he tapped my shoulder. He's like, come on, let's go to the after party. Like, oh yeah, he was like, did you drive here? And I'm like, no, we took an Uber. He's like, okay, you guys are gonna come with me. You guys are going with me. And you know, he wanted us to go with him to the after party and to, you know, the hotels and whatever. And me and my sister really wanted to go just because it's like something that you only do when you're young, and you know, like something that we've never done before. Well, we've gone to like after parties in Boston and like penthouses and everything, but this is like celebrity status. But in the back of our mind, even with all this alcohol in our system, we were like, we know what's gonna happen when we get there. Like, they just want, you know, they just want to do the nasty with us, and they just want us to keep partying and drinking and possibly drogas, and we're just like not about that life. It's fine if you are, you know, if you can handle that, that's fine. But me and my sister, we were just like, like we wanted to go, but they were going so fast. They were literally already out the building, and we were just taking so long to decide, and we were walking so slow. We were just like, no, like it really isn't a good idea, because we're like alone in Miami, just the two of us, and it's like just all these guys in wealth and powerful positions that can do whatever the fuck they want with us, and you know, we don't know what kind of Leo trouble we're gonna get ourselves into. So we just like decided to bounce. And honestly, I'm so happy that we did, because when we got home to the room, again, my sister was so drunk. She was drunker than me, but because I mixed so much liquor with the pregame and then the champagne and the tequila, I just got sick. And I got my period that night too. So I just had cramps on cramps on cramps, sick, throwing up. I was a mess that night, and then the next morning we like slept for like 20 hours. But something that is kind of cool that did happen is that Meek Mills and his friends stayed Sunday, and it was Quavo's birthday from Migos that Sunday, and he was going to be not performing, but he was going to be appearing at Live with Migos and everything, and Saweetie was there too. And that Sunday, I was looking at everyone's Instagram, and they were in a yacht, and they had like a yacht party, like Saweetie, Migos, Meek Mills and his friends. And I feel like if we got in good with them and we like, you know, got a little bit more close with them, we could have been invited to that yacht party. And that Sunday night, we could have been invited to their VIP table at Live, and we just would have been more, you know, on that groupie status. That was the freaking night that we partied with Meek Mills. So I hope that was a fun story. Hope that you guys like that story. That doesn't really happen to me a lot, but you know, that was pretty epic. Don't forget to comment and like if you like this video, and if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.